Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt and I'm back with Kerbal Space Program Hard Career Mode. In this episode we'll try again to get Triya Kerman back from the moon. You might remember, actually I don't know where I put the moon, there it is, that Triya had a bit of a problem, as in she kinda lost temperature scans. Anyway, in that she kinda lost her rocket, and now we've got to get her back. Something I realized off camera is that maybe I don't want to exactly hit the crater she landed in with my rescue mission, because that could go wrong multiple ways, one of them being that I pretty much either run into the same problem she ran into. Okay. With the... Okay. With the whole landing on a slope thing. And the other one is that when I drop my descent stage, I might end up dropping it right onto her, which is also not exactly the way I want this to go. Gemsy's rocket is drifting along here. That's nice. Oh yeah, something I noticed off camera is that the rim of this crater counts as polar lowlands of the moon, or polar mountains? Something, I'm not sure which. It counts as a polar region. In any case, I don't remember which, but it was one of them. I think a similar thing as with the rim of this crater, but yeah, we got an alarm. Maybe we can find out what it is. No, northwest crater, we already did that just now. I'm wondering... Okay, there is the drifting. I was wondering if the slipping issue is... Okay, no. Is also happening when the craft that the Kerbal is holding onto is under SAS, and it does. Which is a bit frustrating. Something else I realized is that I could have widened the base of the lander, the legs, to maybe make it a bit less likely that I hit the moon or that I tip over, but it's too late for that now. Maybe I'll remember it in the next rescue mission. Or the next time I send the lander to the moon. Okay. This is where Triya is, with the flag and the debris and everything. And we got 30 seconds until the burn. Let's just burn a bit now. If you remember, I'm burning upwards a bit. So actually get a bit higher, so we don't run into too much of an issue with the whole being too low thing. We are currently at 14 kilometers, which is nice. We are at a bit before our apoapsis, a minute, okay. Okay, let's turn this way. How are we looking on electric charge? Is looking very well. Ooh, liquid fuel is looking worse. That's the crater I don't want to hit. And it looks pretty good. We are not set to hit that one, at least. I'm hoping we're not hitting any other crater either. But we'll find out in a very short time. Might have... okay. Might have actually gone a bit higher than expected, or than planned. But that's fine. Let's do this about now. Okay. So much for those boosters. Yeah, they aren't hitting Triya, that's a good thing. Now we just need to make sure we get down in one piece. No, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to do this. To do this. That's how it works. Okay, Triya is going to have to walk a couple kilometers to get to the capsule. Or to the rescue rocket, and that is presuming that we actually manage to land upright. If we don't, I'm afraid we're gonna have to send at least one more rescue mission, maybe two. Okay, we are about 4 kilometers up. Yeah. Work, I hope. At least it looks a lot more even, or yeah, more even on the ground. I am a bit worried about our landing. Okay, that's enough. It's actually more than enough. Uh-oh. We're moving sideways a bit. Okay. Okay. Stay like this, SAS off. Yes! We are on the ground. Touchdown. Whew. Okay, Triya is 8 clicks away. That works. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now. How are we looking? Okay, electric charge is looking good. I'm going to activate SAS. That shouldn't do anything because we are currently quite stable. I think I'm going to switch off the engine just in case. Which one is it? This. Okay. Now we're switching to the Savage Garden. No, actually, where I wanted to go was... right. Get Triya out on EVA. Let go. Wandering. Okay, it's been 4 days since she launched. EVA report from the moon's east crater. You start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbalkind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is normal. I'll keep that, just in case. I'll take all the data. Ah, there we go. Yeah, 8.2 kilometers. This is gonna be a long walk. I'm not yet sure. How I'm gonna do this. I might just skip ahead to the end of it. Oops. And yeah, I admit it's not exactly a walk. It's more of a flight right now. But it will be a walk towards the end, because I think I'm going to run out of EVA propellant long before the halfway mark. Just wanted to get up this cliff without having to walk. Thing is, I can still end up with Triya dead if I mess up my forward momentum, or her forward momentum. Me, I'm sitting in a chair. It's Triya who's currently flying over the moon. She's not backpacking, she's jetpacking. Although the jetpack is pretty much a backpack. Okay. Ah, I just remembered I have to save some fuel, some EVA propellant, because she's going to need it to get up to the hatch. And I hope getting her up to the hatch is not going to knock over the rocket. That would be what's the word? Bad? Subpar, suboptimal. Less than optimal, that's what I usually use. I'm wondering... East crater. Actually, I can just do a new... No. I was thinking I could do a new EVA report, but no, we are still in the East crater. Time to slow down. She can walk the last kilometer. How are we doing altitude-wise? Don't fall too fast. Okay. Okay, that works. Turn SAS off. Okay, apparently she can't run. Well, at least she's still happy. Mostly. And here we are. That was quite a walk. But Triya made it. So the rescue me won. Well, almost, but it's not far now. 50 meters. The crater looks much bigger from up here as compared to the little crater inside the crater. But we learned something new as well. Don't land in smaller craters inside big ones if you can avoid it. Who would have thought that? Okay, now the interesting part. Getting back aboard. It's not high enough to jump. At least not the whole way, which means we are going to have to grab and board. Yeah, we have to dump one of the experiments. That's the second crew EVA report from the crater. But now that we know that this works, we are going to send... Oh. I was just about to say we are going to send Gemsy outside. But the problem is... Ah, very good. I was just about to say the problem is she is upside down. But we managed to get her turned around. So, Gemsy, front of the rescue craft. She's also happy to be on the moon. I'm gonna have her plant a flag. Oops, sorry, that was my phone. Running out of battery. Didn't expect that to happen. I won't name that site, because I'll just take the flag down again. I hope that counts as having planted a flag. And then I'm just gonna head in a bit closer. Okay, there we are. Board. SAS is still on, that's good, and it will stay on because Triya can pilot the ship now. So I can have Lecce go outside as well. What happens if I have her climb out here? Cool. Hehehe. Wandering? Okay. Wow, 19 science for the... Ooh. It's gonna be... There we are. And Lecce... Oh, Lecce is happy. Time for you to plant a flag as well. Ka-chink. But this one doesn't get saved either. I was just about to say, I'm gonna take this down as well. Because we got Triya's point over here. Or... Actually... You can plant that flag. Oops. So... Lecce wrote, "Thank you, Lecce." That's... Okay, there we are. Time to board again. Control the craft from here. Did we do a crew report? EVA report, EVA report. Temperature scan, mystery goo observation. EVA report, temperature scan, material study, mystery goo. Did I forget to do a crew report? Okay. Ah, no. Ah, I transmitted that home. That's right. That would explain it. So, now I'm really a bit worried about our fuel situation. I'm just gonna turn the engine back on. Gimbal free, okay. The thing is, thanks to being on the moon, we don't have to worry about the about atmosphere quite as much, which means we can just throttle up. Oops, wrong side. Voila. Okay, like this. And go like this. Let's see where that gets us, apoapsis wise. Four, 5. 9. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking good so far. Okay, 13 kilometers, that's high enough for now. I just want to make sure we actually get into moon orbit. We might have to see about getting back to Kerbin. I'm not sure about that part yet. Okay, that's close enough to our apoapsis. I think should do it. Yeah, okay, that's looking pretty good indeed. Okay. Okay, we got a periapsis of 13 kilometers, apoapsis of 15. That's good enough. That's sufficient to not crash into anything. Okay, next thing we are going to do is figure out if we can get a I was just wondering why this orbit is so messed up, but it's the one where we get to the moon, so that's that. Yeah, what I want to do is see how, when, if at all, we can get back to Kerbin. So that's what we're gonna look at now. Actually, we want to burn this way more or less. Like it. 2000. We are at... Oops, no, that was... Okay. That will leave us here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it like this. And then burn here. It's not exactly optimal, but it should work. Oops, that's a bit much. Yeah, like this pretty much. Okay, we're going to do the maneuver there, which is going to be in the dark, apparently. We are looking very good on electric charge. I like that. Oops. And we're going to actually... Okay, we got almost 2 hours to our next alarm. Okay. Can't warp faster than 50 times while we're below 25 kilometers. And since we're at 13, that explains it. Okay, there we go. 16, 15... Oh, actually, we can do this in the sun. And once more, I didn't check for the Kerbin rise. Oh well. Triya and Gemsy are both panicking. Leggy is the only one who's happy. Okay, that works. Which puts us pretty much exactly on the spot where we wanted to be. Well, give or take, let's say 10 kilometers. But that's... Oh, or 60 kilometers in our periapsis. Oh, and it's even lower than... lower by that much, that's what I wanted to say. And our SOI change is 2 hours away. So I'll add an alarm for that. And I think I'll just... There we go. I'll just see about... Actually, let's just warp all the way. Gonna see about the position of the orbital genius, and of course it's off. Yes, that's alright. It's off by about a quarter orbit. So, you know what we're doing. Raw time alarm. In just under 3 hours. Oops. That's okay, I don't miss it. Okay, now our orbital trajectory is looking a bit odd. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do this high life, they say. Just gonna bring down our periapsis to, let's say, once again 35 kilometers, give or take. If we got the fuel for it. Okay, slowly. Okay. 34 kilometers and we still got a lot of fuel left. Wow. Okay. So what did we learn? This thing can go to the moon and back. Even with the staging mishap at the beginning of last episode. I realized that now. Oh well. But the thing is, actually I think I'm going to cut it even closer. Like this. It's going to be a very hot... coming in very hot, but should be able to do it. No, I should have set them all as... Ah, I forgot to set Triya's capsule as debris as well. Oh well. In about 5 hours. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. That's 5 hours. Yeah, that's 5 hours. Raw time alarm. Actually 5.5. 5 hours 30. Should be plenty of time. Once again, we're checking on the orbital genius. I'm thinking about bringing it back in. This episode as well, maybe. Another raw time alarm. I don't think it will work. Actually, in, let's say again, 2 hours 55. Oops! That was a bit fast. Actually, this isn't looking too bad. Yes, it's looking very good. I'm going to switch to it. Okay, there we are. Don't want to warp to the periapsis. There we are. What was that? A crew report, right? Okay, I wanted to keep this. We already entering the sector? Nope. Still didn't work. So, I suppose we are adding yet another alarm, but at least this time we can... Oops. Just add it like this and actually add it to the correct vessel. With that out of the way, we can try to find the Rescue Me 1 again. We are actually coming up on the atmosphere, which is good, mostly. But which means we are going to point ourselves retrograde. And there we are. And hopefully keep the craft pointed that way as well. Heh. What's that actually? Triya's capsule! Nice! Okay, this is not the way I want to... Weird. Ah, because I was setting Triya's capsule as a targeted. Started pointing us relative to that. Okay, let's see if anything burns off. I hope nothing does. Okay, that's our batteries. They can burn off for all I care. Oh, and all the girls are happy. I just want to get up to the periapsis, so I can maybe burn up the rest of our fuel to bring down our apoapsis, which is currently at 3,000 kilometers and falling, so I suppose we don't even need that. Ooh, our engine is heating up. But that's okay. Ah, no, 1,500 clicks. So we might yet need the burn. So I'm thinking, since we just passed our periapsis, I'm gonna start the burn, see where we end up. Okay, now that I'm using the engine to slow down. Crap. This, okay. It starts getting less hot. Anyway, what I wanted to do as well was maybe get ourselves turned this way and drop everything. Turn off SAS. We are still rising, but that's okay, because we are ahead of our apoapsis still, or again. That way we might shed some more velocity before we actually have to deploy our parachutes. Bit of a roundabout way to get back, but I hope it's safer. Unsafe to deploy them. That's why I wanted to shed some more velocity. If possible. Yeah, okay, if I had relied on that alarm, that would have been a lot too late. Okay. How's our heat shield looking? Okay. Well, okay, we took the brunt of the heat with our engines actually. And debris seems to have fallen into the water already. Which is nice, so we got that out of the way. We're mostly waiting to slow down. Hopefully enough for the parachutes. Oh yeah, and if you look to the top left, not only the alarm clock, the yellow numbers mean that I'm actually having some frame rate issues. My computer isn't the fastest, I suppose. It's good enough for games like Crisis, but apparently KSP brings it to its knees. Yeah, problem is KSP isn't set up for multi-core CPUs because it's running in Unity, and Unity so far doesn't support multiple cores. So that should change with Unity 5, which is part of KSP version 1.1. Okay, I'm kind of worried now. And that's supposed to come out soon, TM. Okay, 3 parachutes. That should slow us down nicely. Yeah. Whoa, that was about 10G. But yeah, we are coming down. Actually, it might have been enough to just put a single parachute. But I didn't want it to rip off due to drag, so... Three parachutes it is. Of course that means we're coming down at 5 meters per second. Which means it will take a while to hit the water. And there we are. Splash. Splish splash. Whee! Okay. Holy crap. 230 science from this flight alone. Well, all the EVA reports from space just above the places. Temperature scan, mystery goo observation, material study. 60 science alone for that. Whoa. We got 1200 funds back. Okay, we were pretty far away. Everybody's getting back. Gemzy gets 7 XP, Triya and Lechi get 5 XP each. That means planting the flag does not give any XP. Does it? No, it doesn't. Total reputation 417. Whoa. And of course we got another contract. Gemzy Kerman has been recovered in one piece and is now enjoying a thorough debriefing from the comfort of her quarantine cell. Is now part of my crew roster and may be assigned to future missions. That gives us another 98,000 funds, which gives puts us just below 500,000 and 7 reputation, of course. Okay. Now I'm wondering, she's a pilot as well. I've got a lot of pilots. 3 scientists and 2 engineers. So out of my 12 Kerbals, only 7 aren't pilots. That's interesting. Then again, this rescue mission showed me that, or showed us, how good it is to have some spare pilots. So the next moon missions should actually be done by CSE. And I think by Jab. Yeah, no, Jab is fine. Jab, Valentina and... where was she? Janby are actually pretty high on XP. CSE? Triya. Wait. Ah, no, she did get... that was stupid. The flag planting might give XP. Yeah, plant flag on moon is 5 XP and 2 more for the orbit around Kerbin. The only thing is it doesn't matter if the flag stays there or not. So it might happen that the next flights won't, or the next pilots on a body won't keep their flags. But with all that science, I can think about what I want to unlock. We could unlock more parts for space planes and better fairings. We could, and that's a very good idea, I think, unlock landing struts, so we don't have to use our coupled together landing legs. Because they have some spring and some damping in the suspension, which means that it's not as they're not as likely to bounce right away. On the other hand, we got the barometer here, which would give us a bit more science, and a ladder, or mobility enhancer, which would make it easier to climb back on a craft when it's landed somewhere. But the electrics and the photovoltaic panels are good as well, and different battery banks, whatever. And lights! Lights are a very good idea. And then of course we got the small inline reaction wheel, another winglet, and the Mark 1 cockpit, inline cockpit. Which means we wouldn't have to do with the 3 crew capsules anymore. I'm not yet sure what I'm going to pick. I think I got enough science for 2 of the big ones. This would be good for little probes, but we need a better probe core for that first. So that is something for a later date. The docking port is also a good idea, actually. And I was just thinking... where was it? Okay, I thought we had some... oh, there we got the lander can. We'll need flight control for that. It gives... advanced flight control gives us an advanced stabilizer, which is a bit stronger, and it would give us RCS, which would make tipped over rockets maybe a bit less of a problem, because then we might be able to ride them up with the monopropellant. Docking ports would give us the possibility to dock ships together, maybe start with building space stations. Although I think we would be better off getting... I'm just looking for a part. No. No. Where is it? There was a part for sticking on docking ports on differently. I'm not looking for the Notroccomax micro node, but it's the one. This one was based on, pretty much. And I've seen it before somewhere around here, I think. Was it here? No, it wasn't. Huh. Oh well, I'll find it again at some point. But I think, since it's not in the low area... what's that? External command seat. No picture given. Okay. We might have to wait a bit to get that. Weird. I thought it came earlier. Anyway, I'm thinking I might be able to do 2 of the big ones. I'm partial to the landing and electrics, or miniaturization and electrics, although actually we can make it to the moon without needing to dock ships, so I think I'm going to take landing, just for the better landing struts, and a retractable landing gear, which would come in well for our planes, and flight control. Yeah, that's I'm gonna research those. We can purchase all of those actually. The radiator might be needed once we start putting in photovoltaic panels. Well, okay, we could take space exploration. On the other hand, there's still plenty of science to do on the moon, so we can get the mobility enhancer and the barometer in a while. This thing, the storage container, hitchhiker, is, I think, has a bigger diameter, so it would be more suited to vessels with the big fuel tanks. So I don't think I'll need it now. I wanted to take landing, which gives us better landing struts and another landing gear. The heat shield is not needed yet, because we would need a bigger, or we need that with the bigger command module, and we are still some ways away from that. And when we get that, I also want the mainsail engine. And then we're gonna take flight control with all it brings. Just so we got another winglet. The better reaction, or the additional reaction wheels, so maybe we can use those to ride up fallen rockets. And another cockpit, 1.03 as a mass. This has 0.84. Okay, it's a heavier cockpit, or a cockpit with more mass, but I think it should improve the whole aerodynamics of the craft as well. And it's not that much more mass. 0.4 tons. 1,600, and this one was 600. Okay, it's 2,000 funds more expensive, but that's okay. Alright. With that taken care of, we'll just look at the new contracts. Flyby of Minmus. I think I'll take that. That's what we're gonna do next episode. Explore Duna, that's... I think I want to do that with a probe at some point, once I have everything done. Whoa. Moon landings for tourists. On the other hand, I was just thinking those might get complicated. On the other hand, we just took more than one Kerbal to the moon, so that's... oh, and a suborbital flight on Minmus. That's harder. Okay. Anyway, science data from surface of the moon. Yeah, I think I can do that. Temperature scans on the surface, spaceflight below. Oh no, above 8,700, below 7,800. Maybe we'll do that at some point. EVA reports and crew reports around Minmus. Now they're getting interesting. Well, it's probably due to our high reputation. Actually, oops. I think I want to upgrade... it's 500,000. Okay, maybe not yet. Anyway, that's the plan for the next episode settled as well. We're gonna fly by Minmus, maybe with a little visit to the moon. We'll see about that. Until then, however, thank you, and good night.